Hi Libra, this is your latest money read. These are the cards that flipped out for you. And Libra, I see such transformation into abundance here. I see it so very clear. I will go ahead and say this is only going to resonate for some of you because I am getting one main storyline here. And we'll go into that here, but I'm seeing you doing your self-work and really prospering from that. It's going to be the key to your success. This is not going to be an easy thing for some of us to hear, okay? And I say us because even though I'm not a Libra myself, I am human. And I make mistakes just like the next person. We all do. We are born to be imperfect. And I want you to remember that we are not flawless. We are not meant to be. Okay, and that's going to be key here. And once we learn that we are not flawless and that we are meant to be these complex human beings who learn and grow and transform and change, it becomes a lot easier to accept our past wrongs and to not really beat ourselves up for it, but to see them as stepping stones and learning tools for the future. And I feel that's what you're doing, because what I see here is our main energy is the death, transforming from this carcass of what you used to be into something beautiful and imperious and really glorious as well. I see this almost as a freeing energy. It frees you from this negativity, dark thoughts. For some of you, it was just that. I see that you went into a depression. Some of you will relate to this. It was a depression, and you realized by releasing certain thoughts and certain almost like habits that you had, that you were able to become this brand new, beautiful you. It is you. You're not becoming someone else. You're becoming your next level self. And this is absolutely amazing because I know you're peeking at these cards. You can see how it ends up, Libra. So let's go into that. So we're looking here at the Five of Swords, and this is the one that I wanted to focus on. I really feel that this was you. And I don't want you to feel shame or, don't beat yourself up for it. I feel like this Five of Swords is someone, almost, and I hate to use the word self-serving. I don't think you were trying to hurt other people. At no time do I think you were trying to deliberately hurt or demean other people. I feel like you simply wanted to make sure that you were okay. I think maybe some of you were even in a state of survival. I think you felt like you had to survive a certain way. And I also feel like some of you had certain habits and certain, maybe not so negative, not so great, but negative traits that you picked up from your parents. It could be from family or your environment. And this is the important part here that I really see is your environment had you in a certain mental state. Your environment put you in a place that kept you for a moment where you were not your true self. And what I mean by that is, say, for example, you were in a place where you did have to survive, okay? You were struggling. Maybe you weren't having any sort of abundance or any sort of luck in your finances, and things were difficult. And I feel like you were around people who were sort of, their energy was keeping you down. You were surrounding yourself with people who were not necessarily all the way negative, but deceitful to themselves and their true selves and what they wanted for themselves. And I see that you picked up on some of it. Was contagious, and you picked up on some of this. Some of this was you simply forgetting to be grateful. And that sounds bad, but we all do it. We all do it, Libra. I want you to understand this is human. And the fact that the death card is our main energy shows me that this is exactly what you left behind. This energy is what you trashed. You are not going to have this anymore. And what's beautiful is you realize this about yourself. That takes a lot of guts. That takes a lot of bravery and a lot of integrity. And Libra, that's what I think your main focus here was. I want to make sure that I have integrity. I want to make sure that I'm surrounding myself with people who have integrity. I feel like you had to cut some people out of your circle because they were dragging you down. They were keeping you down. They were keeping you in this energy. And again, it was contagious. It was almost like inadvertently you became like them and you knew better. You knew there was more to you than this. And I love that you realized this, Libra. I love, love, love this, because what happens? The sun. Next up, we have the sun, this brand new beginning. That's you sort of breaking through that, that, okay, let me rise up from this. Here we have the sun, you starting new in this new life, your new sense of self. Some of you may have actually had to write down like a journal. I'm seeing some of you journaling, positive affirmations, or making plans for your future and what you will and will not allow anymore. I'm seeing some of you really sort of assessing the energy that you brought to others, as well as yourself. And that takes a lot of guts to do, but what I see is you doing the deep shadow work, almost like a Scorpio is known for. And the death is a Scorpio card. So some of you may be very, very close to that Scorpio changeover in your zodiac, in your monthly, in your birth date. It doesn't have to resonate for anyone. This is a Libra read, but I see this brand new, just opening up to this like a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of interacting with humans and accommodating humans. I see you also listening to others, different perspectives, and I see you also embracing different habits, like good habits. Some of you have started very, very positive new habits that have replaced the bad ones, okay? And what happens from a Ten of Cups? Absolute abundance and success. And you know this, Libra. You know this. That's why you did this. You knew that this was you knew about this. You knew this was going to be your outcome if you made this change. And it's always such a it's a difficult step to take, to look within ourselves and see what we're doing wrong and who we're allowing in our lives and how that affects our life and our abundance and our manifestations. And you fixed it, Libra. You fixed it. Look at this. This is a great outcome. I couldn't be happier for you. And I'm so proud of you. So I really hope this helps. Until next time, my loves, over and out.